Welcome back, Lelanders, to a new episode of Clone Evolution. You will never guess what happened today. I got very, very, very good news. So much good news, I don't even know what to begin with. But let's begin with the game. That's an easy thing to start. So I hope everyone else is doing well. Hopefully they got good news today as well. Today was one of those weird days where it seemed like everything had potential to go really wrong because it was so hot out. Everyone's really cranky. And yeah, I couldn't even get going today. I was like, oh God, I could barely get out of bed. It's so hot, could barely do anything. Time I finished breakfast, I was like, fuck, time for a nap. I can't even function. So I got up from the nap and I was able to move. So I'm like, all right, I can move. Let's try to get something productive done today. So I went outside and picked a whole ton of berries, like a whole pail's worth. Hours picking these berries. And picked it for other people. So I was like, all right, gave it to the other people. They can enjoy it. There's my good deed for the day. And I should have thought right there, what's going to go wrong? There's my good deed for the day. When will I get punished? No, but things actually started to turn south a little bit because while I was picking berries, I almost seen a car accident. So I was like, holy shit, that was close. You know what happened was road rage was getting the best of some people and they almost rammed each other like right in front of my house. So I was like, holy shit, right? People like freaking out in the heat wave, almost smashing their cars into each other on purpose. So I was like, holy, hey, Augusto's here. How's it going, man? So yeah, luckily the cars didn't smash and the people yelled and screamed, but they didn't get out and fight. It was like a man and a woman too. So I was like, oh shit. It was like an old man versus a young woman. I was wondering how that was going to go down. It's like try to break it up. It's like, oh, just give him room. Give him room. Let's let him fight it out. All right, let's give everyone some pink flowers. All right, so yeah, the fight was resolved. People went their separate ways. And yeah, no big arguments from that. So I think some other people I know were having some issues where they're trying to move and the move didn't go so well. So everyone was stressed out about that. You know, moving time, it's always stressful. And then I took like, I don't know, like a good hour's worth of the berries that I picked, put them into a blender. I'm like, hey man, I'm going to take these berries and blend them. And then just before I blended them, I'm like, oh, some of them aren't really looking so good. So I sorted through all the berries and got all the ones that didn't look the greatest. And just like wash them really good and then put them back in the blender. I was like, all right, now I can blend them. So you'll never guess what happened. After like half hour washing, picking through, hour of fucking picking these berries. Oh, and I watered them every day for like, I don't know, 2-3 months. So like a good 15 minutes of watering every day for 3 months. Put the berries in the blender and then I blended them. I was like, holy shit, man, these berries, when they blended, they look so good. It was like this giant, like, glass of, like, the ultimate berry juice. I was like, man, this is the ultimate. But then I looked at the blender, I'm like, oh, fuck, man, the blender is just, like, covered in this, like, berry juice. If I don't rinse it right now, it's going to be a bitch to clean it, right? So guess what I did? I took the full glass of the berry juice, put it on the counter, and I'm like, okay, hopefully no one will knock this off the counter, right? I'm only going to step away for like a few seconds, just long enough to rinse this and pour the berry excess outside. So guess what? I step away for like 2 seconds. My roommate comes by, knocks the glass off, smashes on the ground. A whole like 3 months of work just smashed all over the ground. I'm like, oh God. And I was going to freak out, and then I'm like, you know what? I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. As soon as I like let it go for a second, I'm like, you know, every time I do this and put all this work into something, some horrible disaster comes and just destroys it right at the last second. Yeah, and that's what happened again. So I wasn't actually caught off guard at all. I was like, it's smashed. And I was like, you know what? I seen that coming. I was just like, seen it. And my roommate was like, you're not mad? And I'm like, no, actually, I kind of seen it coming. It's like, normally I put that much work into something. Yeah, then it took me like a good hour and a half to clean up all the broken glass and all the stains from the berry juice. So I didn't get any berry juice, but spent about 4 hours working on it in a blazing heat wave. Yeah, so that was a little bit of bad news. So I was like, hey, surely the whole day isn't going to go like this. What good news am I going to get? So I go inside and I check my computer and I seen the best news I think I've ever heard in my whole life. It's like the other game that I'd like to play. You know, you've probably noticed I haven't been streaming it too much, the Entropia game. Well, it's kind of gotten outdated. Like the game engine's so old. It's like literally like 20 years old. And most people I try to get to play it are like, God, this game's too old and shitty. We just can't play it. And everyone wants to play it on cell phones, but they can't. So I even kind of did a video. I'm like, you know what? I've loved this game for like 20 years, but it's kind of reaching the point where there's nothing fun left for me to do in the game. I've already played everything, seen everything. All the best features I used to like, they took away. So I was like, there's really reached the point where there's nothing new that I liked in the game. And I started to like gradually play it less and less till now the point where I'm playing it like once a month. And I used to play it 8 hours a day. So today when I checked the computer to see what the update was, they said they decided to update the entire game engine. So the game that I like to play will no longer be an old shitty game with like a shitty engine and graphics from 20 years ago. Now they're using the CryEngine 5. So it could run on like Xbox Series S or PlayStation 5 or mobile. So it's like, oh my God, like the game is actually getting the upgrades that we've dreamed about for like 2 decades. So it's pretty wild. Yeah, so I was so happy to hear about that. Oh yeah, and one of my friends says she might be coming back to visit Canada. I was like, all right, that was pretty good too. But no, the video game stuff was, man, life changer. Alright, so let's see. Can we beat this? I think there was some other good news today. I'll try to think of it. Yeah, so I don't know if anyone's like wondering why I'm so hyped about this new game engine. It's basically like the other game I play is like a second world. So it'd almost be like an announcement that we found like a new planet Earth and we could just go and move there if we wanted. That's what like getting this new game engine's like. Especially since I have so much money invested in this game and time. Like if all of a sudden shit booms in the game, I could actually make a decent profit. So I'm always that part of it too. It's a real cash economy game. There's always going to be the risk that the game is going to tank though. That whatever changes they make are going to be worse. So it is a big risk involved. But we'll see how it goes. Jinx. No, and for Clone Evolution news, the only thing that I got was... let me check. I think I was reading something on the forums. Oh yeah, they did some sort of update, but I didn't notice it. Nothing that dramatic in this update. No, I'm just kidding. My one friend that's coming, or said she might visit from Canada, she's a really nice hot babe, so kind of got my hopes up that she would come back, but I don't want to get my hopes up yet because she's been gone for a long time, so it's kind of hard to believe she actually would come back, but we'll see. No, so that's definitely got my mood improved though. I was like, holy shit, like that's 2 of the biggest things that have been on my mind lately, and damn, for both of them to go in the right direction on the same day, right when everyone else is like freaking out. And I almost freaked out about that berry juice, but I was like, is it really worth crying over spilled berries? It's just plants after all. No, so if anyone's wondering, like, man, am I going to stream that new Entropia game when it switches engines? Hell yeah. How long is it going to take them to switch engines? If I had to guess, a year or 2 at least. I don't know, like, how long do you think it would take to switch a whole game over? Especially one that's, like, as complex as fucking, like, Final Fantasy VII or something. If you had to switch that over to a new engine, how long would it take? Like, I'm not a game developer, and if anything, I'd be shocked if they could do it in less than a year. But we'll see. It is the Swedes, and I don't know, I've always made fun of Sweden too much, because every time I do, it bounces back to get me, so. I started to realize that I depend on Sweden for so much, that's probably why I make fun of them. I'm so jealous. They make the best discs, they make the best video games, best babes. No, I'm just kidding. No, I always envied Sweden's early approach to the whole world situation we're not allowed to talk about. And it was so wild to see the whole world turn against them so quickly. I was like, oh, finally, Sweden's the underdog that I can cheer for. It's like normally I'm always obligated to cheer for the underdog. And if with someone I find annoying, it's kind of irritating because I still feel obligated to cheer for them. At least until they're winning. Then I'll turn on him. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, we're beating the beard guy. It's me. Can we beat him? It's like I need the longer beard. Horns on my head. No, I think that's what I'll do when I go biking and I'll be filming people's reactions. I'll bike like that. See how people react. Yeah, I never even realized that. I was kind of thinking, like, what could I do for my vlogging series, trying to get ideas about what I should do when I arrive at destinations, to try to do interviews with people. And then I noticed a lot of catchy videos online. What they usually do is they have some sort of gimmick that gets people, like something, a hook. So I was like, what is the hook or gimmick that I could do? And then I noticed a lot of times when the hook or gimmick for shows is always reactions, where they get someone's reaction to something. So I was like, what would be a funny reaction thing? And I noticed me. It's like, oh, a lot of times people have funny reactions just to seeing me. So yeah, if I get enough in reaction footage of that, maybe it won't be so bad. I don't know why. It's like a lot of times it's probably because I'm much taller than everyone else, so I kind of like attract attention just because of that alone. And then I usually ride a small bike, so I kind of look like a circus freak. Yeah, so if you're a freak from the circus, you should probably expect people to be staring at you. Yeah, let's go that route. Let's really tear him a new one. Now I noticed too, a lot of the times I've been going out biking, just random people are always coming up and talking to me. And I don't know if they'll do the same thing if I actually have a camera on me, but it'll be weird. Normally people just come up and talk to me about whatever clothes I'm wearing. I don't know why. It's like I never feel compelled to go up to someone and say like, hey man, nice shirt or something, right? Like, you know, people are always saying that to me. And it doesn't really matter what shirt it is. It seems like I could change to any shirt and people will still come running up to me and say, hey, nice shirt. Like most of my shirts are so old, I don't really think any, unless it's like the nostalgia thing. People are like, dear God, how old is that shirt? It's like a relic from the past. I think it's because, yeah, my jerseys, maybe that's why. They're old jerseys. Yeah, it was a weird thing. People kind of made fun of my jerseys that I got from China, and I was like, yeah, they're cheap or whatever. They probably won't last too long. Fucking here it is, like over a decade later, I'm still wearing them. But I did buy more than one copy. I figured that's what I would do. I'd buy more than one copy of the same jersey, so that way I could wear it a lot without it wearing out. as fast. Half as fast. No, wearing jerseys comes in handy because I usually like to do a lot of sports stuff, like playing disc golf. So if I'm playing disc golf, it makes sense to be wearing a sports jersey. That's what I didn't like when I tried to play in the tournament and then they said that, hey, you can't wear your jersey. I was like, well, we're playing fucking sports, man. Like, dear God, what do you want me to wear? A suit? It's like, we're not going out here to fucking lawn bowl or something. Yeah, so I don't know. That's what I was thinking in the future. They should really hold the tournaments at courses that have no dress codes. Because I don't want to be wearing golf clothes. It's like I'm playing disc golf. It's not regular golf. Why the fuck are you trying to get us to conform to it? Sure, the course is on the same course, but dear God, it's not the same sport. It's like, what next? You're going to do fucking like lawn bowling and make people wear ice skates because it's held at a fucking the same club? Alright, I think we might actually have a chance to beat this battle. I was watching some of the mixed martial arts news before I went to record today's episode, and it was weird. Fighters have been like getting into fights in bars, well, one specifically, and then he posted it on Instagram, and then people are like, what the fuck? Like, who just randomly turns their phone on at a bar, right? Like, starts recording, especially to get the entire fight beginning and end, and especially to post it on Instagram. So it does seem like a stunt, almost like UFC is becoming the new WWE, except instead of doing stunts at the stadium, they do it at bars and shit. It's fucked up. Alright, at least we got the victory. I figured that team would have a chance. It's a lot of heavy hitters. Victory! Yeah, so if anyone's thinking about getting into Entropia, it might not be a bad idea to start before the new engine comes out, because they might give you some sort of reward. I know last time when they switched game engines, anyone who stayed with the game from the beginning game to the new engine, they gave you a special reward. Sort of like a token of thanks for staying. So, yeah, even if you only want to play the new engine, couldn't hurt to start early. Get your foot in the door before the new engine comes out, get a couple extra rewards. Not to guarantee there will be extra rewards, but just going on what happened last time. Yeah, this will be my second time I'll have seen the game go through an engine change. And people rejected the old engine change too, so I'm sure there's going to be people that are going to try to reject this one. But you can't always fight change, right? Like, I know I'm very hard to let go of shit. As you can see in Clone Evolution, I played it like religiously. But you gotta learn to let go sometimes, right? Yeah, it was kind of weird, man. I was watching some other political news reports from that Sticks and Hammer guy. I don't know if anyone's heard of his show before. To me, he's kind of funny because he seems very well informed in most topics, and he was talking about, what's his name, John McAfee. And it was weird. It's like he didn't know how to say John McAfee's name. I think he kept saying McKee or something. Can't remember how he said it, but who knows? Maybe that Sticks and Hammer guy is saying it right and everyone else has been saying it wrong. No, and he hadn't heard most of his background story before, so I was kind of surprised. But maybe it's because all I heard about it was from coast to coast, and he did an interview with George Norrie for over an hour, I believe. So yeah, I got to hear quite a bit of John's story, right actually from John. And he always talked about in that interview how people are trying to frame him and set him up for stuff, but to be honest, he did kind of sound guilty. But you never know, right? Like, he really could have just been true and people were trying to frame him. I figured what it was John was probably guilty of lots of stuff, but when he was trying to tell you he was innocent for one thing, it was like it kind of just got the impression he was guilty about everything. Which we shouldn't always assume. Just because he was guilty about one thing didn't mean he was guilty about it all. I think that's what they say police do in investigations too. If they find out that you're lying about one thing, they start assuming you're lying for everything. So you really have to try to keep it honest when you talk to the cops as much as you can. Yeah, and there was some more video game news. I'm trying to think about it. I watched Pat and Ian's show for fucking 2 episodes today. I always forget what video game news they talked about. Fuck, man, we got our ass kicked in this time. Sons of bitches. It's weird. I could have swore we won that the other times. This guy keeps dying so quick. Let's try... see if that makes the difference. But yeah, some people are probably wondering if we're going to go for the Vibram tokens, try to get some scrolls. I don't think it's going to happen. The only thing I was thinking is maybe when the game switches over to the next round of events, let's check what they are. If there's any way that we can get scrolls from those, then we might be able to do it. That'd be nice. Be able to combine the rewards from 2 different missions to be able to beat one. I'm always wondering too, does Monk have any extra abilities? Or does he just pretty much hit people? Yeah, you never know what's going to happen with Entropia with this new engine too, because there was a lot of features in the game that they were behind on adding, and I kind of was wondering, I was like, why do they keep delaying it? Like, they've gone to the point where they just went silent about it, and then I kind of realized, hey, maybe it is like a new engine coming. I don't know, for me in Entropia, I've had the greatest luck with streaming where I usually talk about something and then it comes true in the game. Or just even in real life. So I was lucky. I think that's 2 or 3 predictions now. I'm like, hey, maybe the press will cover Entropia. Then all of a sudden the press did. Then, hey, maybe Entropia will get a new engine. And it's like, oh yeah, now they're getting a new engine. I gotta try to think of something else Entropia is doing next. Oh yeah, I was thinking about that real estate thing. That'd be neat if they added that. Man, it was kind of funny today. Canada kind of made an announcement that they got billions of dollars or something, and they're going to make some affordable housing. And they talked about like 1,000 units. It was like 1,000? There's like literally millions of people in this fucking country that need affordable housing. And you're jumping for joy because your billions of dollars is building 1,000 units? So that's why I always think the government's plans to deal with affordable housing, it's always like small scale, right? They don't realize how much affordable housing we really need. Yeah, that is the weirdest part too, right? Like, you can't build affordable housing because they won't zone it. So there's not enough space to build the affordable housing. So that's really the problems we're running into. Is the available space that it's allowed to be built on, it gets built on with fucking mansions. So no one's able to afford it because now the property is no longer affordable. And eventually the available land gets all bought up to the point where there is nothing affordable left. See, that's how I was looking at California. They were talking about their housing solution. or a problem, was they raised shitloads of money. They're like, oh, we got all these homeless people, the problem's money. So we're going to raise enough money to build them houses. So guess what happened? They raised enough money, but the city wouldn't grant enough space for them to build anywhere. So it was literally the battle between the city now. They have the money to solve the housing crisis by raised a shitload of money and have enough to build all these affordable housing units. But obviously the city has a limited amount of space. They're not going to give it to someone to build an affordable housing unit when someone else will build like a 100-story fucking luxury apartment condo building. I was always trying to figure that out too. What is the issue? Why aren't people building affordable housing? If like there was some sort of profit from doing it. Alright, so let's see. What do we got? Oh yeah, if anyone remind me if Suki ever drops by the chat, or maybe if anyone else is in charge of the guild, if they can update the announcement message. Maybe I can update it somewhere, if anyone knows. Because it says the wrong amounts for Santa, unless it's already been updated. Let's check. What was it for Santa? Yeah, because it's 200 now. Thankfully. So I was able to still get it. Now, see, that's the plan. If these events are almost over, and the next one starts, and they give us some scrolls in the next one. Oh yeah, what is the next one? Clone event, Santa, Infinite Challenge, and the Bounty. See, I'll have 300 bullet thing to try, and I might win some scrolls. So if I win scrolls, then I could quickly use them and try to finish the scroll event. Infinite Fight Challenge, I can't remember. Does that give any scroll rewards? If it does, we'll try it. So if anyone's wondering if we're going to do any daytime episodes again, obviously Shelly hasn't really been watching lately, so there hasn't been a big demand for daytime shows. But I probably will still do another one if we got to do this shit. Because who knows what time that'll occur, and I'll have to do it before the other one expires. Alright, so what's coming? Infinite and Bounty. So nothing that we can really prepare for other than just buying more bullets. Oh, we do have 2 brown scrolls now. 2 reds, 2... Still pretty bad. Now I was thinking if the game gives us the option of buying 3 red scrolls for the 3,000 purple jewels before the mission expires, yeah, I'll go for it. I'll buy the scrolls. Because then I could use the friend token. So I don't know if I should really use the friend tokens. Buy the scrolls here. That is quite a few scrolls we could buy. We could buy 20. So if we got 20 points, that would put us to 75. Whew. Then we'd be 25 away. Damn though, if we could do the perfect clones. I still don't get it. Why it calls it receiving 1 point per draw and perfect little clones. Yeah, so it's like you get the points for the draws, but then you also, if you hit a perfect clone, you get an extra 6 points. So for God's sakes, man, if we just did those other 2 brown scroll draws and they gave us a few fucking purple clones, or perfect, we would have been set. No, it says advanced clones will receive 1 point per draw, and perfect clones. See, what is it? Purple is perfect, and then blue is advanced. Is that how it works? Let's go. Maybe it'll say here. I think maybe what it is too is this game is programmed probably from China, and there's a little bit of loss in translation and a few of the things. Like orange and gold have gotten switched up in this game already once. I don't think anyone's even corrected that mistake yet. So this whole perfect clone draw thing, and that could be where that's coming in. No, someone was telling me that I should make Anubis, and it's like, fucked, man. If we could have made Anubis, we could have unlocked this chip. So yeah, if I could, I would. But sadly, did you see who we needed to make him? Whoops. We needed more Theodoras. So it's like Theodora is the main clone that we need for everyone. We need her for her, and we need him or her for him. So it's fucking annoying. Why doesn't the game like try to make it a little bit more like diverse? Not have every hero requiring the same ingredients. It's fucking annoying. But oh well. We do what you gotta do, right? Like literally, there's no one that the pumpkin is even used to make. Why didn't they make Anubis have the pumpkin instead of Theodora? That could have been like, oh, now the pumpkin has a use. Okay, used him, pumpkin, boom. But no, they made it Theodora. So that we'd be fucked and couldn't make him. Oh well. Now I gotta remember, today's the happiest day ever. Don't let the clone evolution bullshit get to me. Damn you! Now I figure I'm gonna pour a drink to celebrate the good news today as well. Shouldn't become a raging alcoholic. Try to drink less, but today we got so much good news, we should do at least one drink. And we're coming up to Canada Day. I know a lot of people are saying not to celebrate it, for dear God. I'm not really into that whole victimhood thing. No, it's kind of mean to say, but anytime that there's someone that goes through hardship, I'm always like, yeah, you should be proud of the hardship and stronger that you overcame it. Well, I guess as long as you didn't die in it, but it's like Mike Tyson, he came out of the ghetto. He doesn't complain about coming out of the ghetto. He says, yes, I came out of the ghetto, and isn't it neat how almost every good fighter in the entire fucking boxing league was coming out of the same Brownsville ghetto. Yeah, and it was pretty sad in that interview. Mike Tyson was saying all the different abuse they went through going to those schools in Brownsville. Even sexual abuse. So I was like, holy shit. It's pretty nasty. No, I was looking at Brownsville on Google to see what it looks like, and yeah, it's still a rough neighborhood. Really hasn't changed even since Mike Tyson was there. Well, who knows? Maybe it's not as bad, but still, didn't look good. There's memorials to people dying all over the place. Yeah, it's one of the things you should probably look for when you're looking for new housing and real estate. If you're moving into a neighborhood and there's like a memorial to dead people like every block, it's like you probably might want to find a slightly more expensive neighborhood to live in. Don't want to make fun of it, but isn't that what usually happens to the affordable housing neighborhoods? They end up becoming like projects. It's brutal. That's what I was thinking. The only way you could really fix it is if you made like 1 million affordable housing units, so like everyone was in it, so there wouldn't really be any difference between it and a regular one, which could be much worse. Even just saying that plan doesn't sound good. Alright, let's see who we can boost up and level today. We need to get the people that are linked higher, right? Like, I need to... Oh yeah, I know one of the mistakes I made. I should have linked Alice. Why is she not linked? Dum-de-dum-dum. Oh yeah, because if I link her, she won't go up any higher in level? Is that why? Let me check. Yeah, let's try breaking this guy's link, and we'll put in Alice. Yeah, because her ability probably only lets her go up that high. Let's check. Oh no, she's there. But yeah, she still only goes up to 208. Why? Because I only unlocked her Sunstar to go that high. But at least they don't put her at the end of the list now. Now that she's linked, they put her closer to the front, which I like. Alright, we gotta pick which hero we're gonna boost up. Yeah, it's tempting, eh? Like, bring in 2 lightnings. If we leveled her up all the way, but no. Let's try Suzo, see if he can go up. Yeah, he can. Nice. 2 levels? You gotta be shitting me. Sweet. Yeah, if we can get our whole base team up to 211, that'd be sweet. Just gonna check, make sure there's not any room to go up. Alright. Yeah, because once we get, what is it, these 2 guys up to 211, then all of our base team people should go up to 211 if they're matching elements and they're red. Which apparently it didn't help any of these people because they were green. She should have went up to 211. Oh yeah, because the base is still at 209. So yeah, she will go up. Yeah, because really, if we can find a way to get these 3 extra Vibram tokens, then that would put us up to 234. So then we'd be 2 away. So if that was true, then we could probably get Alice next episode. If we could finally find a way to get those 3 Vibram tokens. So if any viewers have an idea how to do it, I don't want to get too crazy trying to do it, but hey, if there's a way, maybe we should. Oh, I know one way we could do it. Keep hitting refresh until the scrolls came up and then buy them. But the catch is we're burning the jewels. So we'd only have 500's worth to try it. I don't think that's worth it. I'm surprised this marketplace didn't have any scrolls for sale. That's kind of a shame. Yeah, well, so we'll keep trying to get those. Now I'm starting to wonder, like, maybe the Entropia game that I play, hopefully, oh yeah, I think they said they just announced it. Because I was thinking maybe they worked on it a bit already before they announced it, but I think pretty sure they got the deal with the software and announced it right away. So they just started working on it. So that'll take a while. Alright, so which do we want to try first? Let's collect some of the dungeon rewards. We'll sweep it. We did raise Suzo's level, so maybe Suzo's level boost by 2 levels will be enough to do some damage. Let's hope. Definitely taking out Sword God. No offense, but I don't think that's ever going to work. We tried. Must be some way that if he's like at level 7 star or something, maybe then he can do it, but it's definitely not worth it to try to just beat this level. Like, I'll beat this level soon without going crazy leveling up Sword God. You wait! I think we're dying in 1 hit, right? So if we're dying in 1 hit, should really bring in someone who's like can stun. Alright, let's try that. No, it's weird, and I noticed in this level if we get hit even once, we die. It doesn't matter, so it's like, well, what the fuck am I putting in the double health bar if we're dying in 1 hit anyways? Yeah, I think the only chance we had is if we really froze someone or iced them, but didn't work. Holy shit, 4 viewers. Thanks everyone for tuning in. So is everyone looking forward to the bounty mission? How does everyone got for bullets? I haven't even checked my bullet supply, so I'll kind of have to look and see what we're at. Now today on the drink menu, we got some Crown Royal. It's a Canadian whiskey collection. 40%. It's not too bad tasting. It's actually quite sweet for whiskey. I was thinking, dear God, like, man, I almost think they add sugar. Definitely not as sweet as the honey liqueur I was drinking at 38%, but it's definitely not as harsh as vodka. Vodka is like a very plain taste, not very sweet at all, right? I should try mixing a little bit with this with the Baron Yager though, because with the new stuff, because man, last time I did, it tasted really good. Oh fuck! Only got a drip of it left. I think whiskey, honey, and vodka, it's actually not that bad of a mix. If you're old enough. Alright, I think we're just getting our asses kicked there. Let's try switching that to there. And power. Let's try power. Power! Ooh, yeah, that's a weird taste. Vodka, honey, whiskey. Boom. Come on, we gotta do some damage. Oh, I was hoping Suzo would come back, hit him with the special. Yeah, it would be nice if the game came up with an update that made this level easier to beat. Like, yeah. Boom! Oh, come on, Suzo. Can't do any damage. Oh, man, that is sickening how little damage he does. It's like I see that and it's like, just get out of my face. Get away from me. Let me down. Alright, let's try a bit of expedition battles. Hopefully we can get a little better luck this time. Alright, now they're finally putting in Alice, now that she's linked. So I was thinking, dear God, why did they keep not putting her? I think they add him for the extra freeze ability. Alright, we're fighting a gold team, so this should be interesting. No, I think we've been pretty fortunate this week too, that we haven't had too many crashes in the show. Been maintaining a green stream. Which makes me wonder what happened. Maybe it was just network issues and they've resolved them. Because it was getting really bad. Even some of my friends were posting how their internet connection was getting really bad. Oh, and that was the other thing they warned us in Canada this week. They're saying that our electricity grid is about to collapse due to high demand. I was thinking, dear God, collapse due to high demand. And the government also announced this week that they're speeding up the cancellation of gasoline production cars. So if you want to drive a vehicle that runs on gasoline, it'll be illegal. And guess how they're going to charge it? Electricity. I was thinking, from where? From the same grid that's already at capacity now? And we're not even using any cars on it? So sometimes I wonder if our government is like destroying the country on purpose. It's like, has anyone even thought of this plan through? It's like, we can't even fucking maintain the electric grid now. How are we supposed to do it once all the vehicles are on it? It's like, dear God, idiots. But I don't know. Maybe they got some miracle plan. So they just haven't told anyone yet. We're going to get our electricity from thin air. That's how you gotta hand it to our leaders, though. Maybe that's what they're trying to do, is like push innovation. Like nothing would drive innovation like literal destruction if you don't find a solution. It'd be like if someday someone told you that you're never allowed to drink water again. You'd have to find some sort of alternative liquid in order to survive on, right? But you'd try to tell the person, like, man, if you're going to tell me I can't drink water, you're going to have to find some, like, viable solution for me to switch over to. But then the government official would be like, no. Using water to drink is just bad for the environment. You're going to have to find a new way because we're making it illegal. We'll help reduce carbon. Make drinking water illegal. I better not give the government too many ideas here. Let's give her a go one more time. See what damage we can do. Yeah, so we'll see how the rest of this heat wave goes. It's actually quite nice and cool out, so hopefully when I go to sleep tonight, I won't be sleeping in a fucking pressure cooker. I was thinking about like just setting up a hammock outside or something, sleeping nice cold. But there's like horrid amounts of animals and mosquitoes. So I'd have to like set up a tent. Who knows, I might do that really. If it gets super bad inside, we'll see. it's like stifling hot and like cool in the tent, he'll be like, fuck it, man, I'm going to sleep in the tent. It's one thing when you go to sleep in a tent is sometimes it's not so bad if where you set your tent up is nice and quiet. But I'm pretty sure like everywhere in our yard right now is like super loud with like machinery of different types. So it's like you really can't assemble a tent and put it somewhere where there's going to be any peace and quiet. I might actually mention it to some of the people that are running the stuff. Be like, hey, can you just put a timer on it so it turns off at night? That'd be great. Yeah, so if anyone wants to give me a shout out on Skype, just let me know. Oh yeah, who was it? Noah Gaming Clan. He was telling us that I got the wrong Skype ID thing showing. Which is weird, because could have swore that's where I copied it from, but... Alright, let's see. We're still good to go. We haven't died yet. This battle looks intense, though. If I had to guess, we're not going to beat this one. Fucking hell, man. Why did they match us against enemies so strong already? It's a fucking rip-off, eh? Like, check that out. We're not even on gold chest, and already it's a fucking impossible level. Alright, let's try it, see how bad we get killed. Whew. Man, I am cooking today. I really wish I was getting more ventilation through the room. I don't know why. Need a fan going, but it's too loud for the recording. Boom. Hey, we're actually doing some damage in this battle. Just as I said that, Freya started healing. Boom. Take that. Suzo's like tearing him a new one there. There we go. Tombstone one. Fuck. Who was that died? We can't take so many deaths. Suzo's still alive. Alice, Tengu. Alright, let's continue, but man, we're getting close. Boom. Come on. Oh, there goes the healer. Alright, so that battle was not going good. This guy was not enough, so let's bring in this guy. See if that makes the difference. I think it might. Because he's a lot stronger, right? So hopefully he can survive, continue taking damage, keep hitting them. Yeah, I should try that beard guy as our tank in one of the dungeon levels. See if he can take boss damage like that. Oh, come on. Why is our healer dead? Fuck, man. Let's try it on green just for once. See how it does. Yeah, so I still can't believe all the good news today. It makes me wonder what the rest of the week has in store. Oh, fuck, man. She died again already? Gotta be shitting me. And that was with the extra shield. What the fuck? It's not supposed to happen. Horse shit. Why would the extra shield make our healer die quicker? Like, what the fuck? Alright, let's try, yeah, like she died in one hit there. Hey, Romario. Thanks, man. Yeah, I do need a healer, and the one I'm getting soon is this one, Freya. But I'm just a couple Vibram tokens away, so as soon as we get our hands on some Vibram tokens, should have ourselves a new healer. Alright, we took down one healer, or one person in their team. Come on, Tengu, tear him a new one. No, healer, don't die. There we go. There we go. Finally, some more are killing. It's like, come on, Suzo, come out of ice and start tearing them. Come on, Suzo, you can do it. You can do it, man. Oh, there, perfect timing. Yeah, oh, he went tombstone. Gotta be shitting me. Oh, come on. Can't ever healer die. Oh, healer dying. No, fucking healer died. That was not good. Why is Suzo like not doing any damage anymore? He does his special and like did 0. It's like, what the fuck, man? Must be some sort of shield they're using. Alright, fuck that battle, man. We got our asses kicked again. Nah! I wanted to get my hands on a chest. Chest denial once again. Feeling all too common. Alright, let's try Dimitri. Yes! Sorry, man. We fought Dimitri from our own guild. See, that's why I'm losing. Bad karma. Explains everything. Yeah, I think the only way I could do it is if I bought the 3 red scrolls, which would put me up to 5 scroll draw, I think. Let me check. So yeah, if I go to there, bought the 3 red scrolls, that'd put me up to 5 reds. And then with those 5 reds and this 2 here, with this I can use my friend tokens, buy them, and buy another 200, or what is it, 20 brown scrolls. So those 20 brown scrolls plus the 2 there, plus the 5 red scrolls, then we're starting to get close. But we'll still be not making it, like the viewer said. But then we should be able to do the bounty missions. And once we do the bounty mission, hopefully we can win some fucking scrolls somewhere. Or win enough purple jewels, or win something that we can use it. So if I had to guess, we won't make it, but it'll be damn close. Really, what it'll come down to is what the draws are. If we do those red draws and we hit a gold, I'm pretty sure they'll give us extra points. Could be wrong, but yeah, so that would be 6, 12, 18. One red scroll equals 6, so that'd be 5 times 6 would be 30, and we would only need 25. So yeah, we would have enough then. Oh yeah, it's 18. No, but we have 5 red scrolls if we bought 3 more. Because we already have 2, right? So if we bought 3, that would put us up to 5. And that'd be 5 times 6. So we would be getting pretty damn close. Let's check how many points. See, we're at 255. So if we did the 20 brown scrolls, that would put us up to 75, which would only be 25 away. If we did the draw and had 5 reds, that would get us enough. If we had 5 reds. But like you said, we don't have that many. The only chance we have is if the supply depot gives it. So I'll have to keep checking, and who knows, I might even come down to refreshing it a few times, trying to land those red scrolls. It'll really come down to that. Yeah, 3 6s. But as you can see, I already got 2. So if I get 3 plus the 2 I already have, that'll equal 5. And then 5 times 6 will be, what, 30? So that'll be 25 or 5 points over what we need. Just to win the Vibram tokens. Because it would be nice to get the extra Vibram tokens. Like, we're so damn close to them. And we really need them for Freya. Because if we get those, then boom, we'll be able to use the other Vibram tokens that we win from the events and get Arena Girl and then use her to unlock Freya. Now, someone was pointing out to me that if we bought Anderson instead, we could unlock, what's her name? Skady or Scatty or whatever her name is. Oh, here. No, this one. Nemesis. I don't know if I really think Nemesis is worth it to use up my Andersons, because Anderson's hard to get, especially to make him gold. I don't even think I've ever made him gold yet. Yeah, so if I had to guess, tomorrow we will be getting enough tokens to make Freya. I don't want to jinx it, but we got a hell of a mission to do it. If we can pull it off, I need your help, viewers. We'll have to keep our fingers crossed and hope for some red scrolls here. Chances of it coming up is not good because it was already up there and I denied it because I didn't have enough diamonds. So that's why I let it slip through our fingers last time. Not just because I'm an idiot. Alright, let's do the tavern task. Maybe they can help. Alright, some of these are really bad, so we will actually do one refresh. We'll see how it goes. Fuck, man. You think they could give us scrolls when we need them? No. That would go against the code of the game. It knows to fuck you over whenever possible. Like a piece of horse shit. Oh my god. Blowing through all the jewels on this. Man, that was horrible. I haven't seen such horrible refreshes in quite a while. Dear god, man. That was some garbage refreshes. Oh well, I should have just took the reward that they gave us first. I was hoping that we'd have a chance at something, but no. All garbage. I shouldn't jinx it already, because today I've already had such good things happen. Shouldn't try to push it in Clone Evolution. Who do I want for attacking? Yeah, he's not too bad. No, I think his damage really sucks. Let's try his. Yeah, winning Freya after the next event will be pretty sweet. We haven't had a good healer on our team in quite some time. Not since Jane Austen used to be good. No, I loved Jane Austen for so long in the game, but eventually she just can't keep up with the other red heroes, right? It's sad, but sometimes you outgrow the women in your life. No, I'm just kidding. It's funny, I got so many bottles here next to me and they're all empty. Except for the whiskey and orange juice. No. Man, I hate drinking pure orange juice. It's so nasty. I'm so used to watering all the juice I drink down, so if I drink it pure, it's just like, man, way too strong. It's funny, I'm drinking juice and it tastes too strong, but I drink whiskey and I'm like, oh, it's nice and smooth. Yeah, so I hope everyone's got an exciting weekend planned. It's nice to see so much of the world getting our human rights back from the drug cartels. I never thought drug cartels would be such an issue in our lives. Like, I always thought that was something that would happen in other countries, but it was like North America, drug cartels taking over your human rights away. It's like, yeah, right. But no, it happened. Oh well, let's just pray that whatever they put inside everyone isn't going to kill them too quick. I can't believe some regions went as high as 70% of people compliance. It's really scary. Now, I remember in history class, we always used to look at all the horrific events that happened in history where millions of people were killed. You always wonder, like, how did everyone comply to it? And then I was like, oh, now I know. You can see how compliance is really. The media can just tell people anything and they'll believe it. 70% of people even in some cases. It's really scary. That's what I was thinking, like, in the future, countries are going to have to make laws where governments aren't allowed to, like, run media campaigns on the news. It's like once your government gets a hold of your news and then they can start just telling the news whatever they want to say, it's a very dangerous combination. I'm surprised, like, in Canada, we never seen it coming. We're like, oh, just because the government and the media are working so close together, what's the worst they could do? Boy, did that backfire. Yeah, who knows? Maybe everyone's got everything figured out and everything that's gone down so far is always for the good anyways. Let's hope. No, in Canada, they started adding some more of the list of side effects to the official list on the products because, like, hey guys, we can't just keep forcing these products into people without actually putting the real side effect list on it. So they started adding the real side effects. They're going to have to make the package bigger, or maybe include it with a pamphlet. Pamphlet will come with like a list of like hundreds of side effects that can come from it. I don't know if anyone will actually read the pamphlet. Most people are convinced that they're taking it before they even look into it, hoping that it's going to work. Yeah, it's like I'm hoping it does too. Oh yeah, I started to get the price breakdown. I don't know if anyone's ever asked, like, if you search under Google, like, how much does it cost, the things that our government's buying for us and putting in us that we're not allowed to talk about? And if you ask Google, it's obviously going to say they're free, right? Because no one has to pay to get them. Unless you live in poor countries, maybe they actually have to pay. But then anyways, I'm like, no, but really, like, how much is it costing for our government to pay for us, right? Like, they're not getting it for free. So, like, how much is the actual cost for each one? So I found out that it ranges anywhere between $3 or something like $40 per thing that you put in. So I was like, man, can you imagine that? $40, and that's like $40 US for each thing going in, and it's $2 for each one, and every person in the whole fucking world. Dear God, man, that's like a crazy amount of money, right? Like, I don't even know, what is the total of that? If you took the entire world population and times it by $40 times 2, because they're going for it twice. It's like, that's a fucking shit ton of money. Yeah, when you think about it, it's probably the biggest heist that's ever occurred in modern history. And it's like people are like willingly going with it without even looking into it. I know, it's probably hopefully for the best. No, the one thing I was thinking, if the governments wanted to convince me to take the thing we're not allowed to talk about, they'd have to show that no one's profiting from it. If they could show that, then I'd be like, okay, there's all my fucking concerns alleviated. Excuse me. Because my issue is that money is somehow involved. And as long as it is involved, I'm like, hey, money, come on. It's like, once no one's making money off it, I'm like, all right, now it's maybe not a scam. Maybe. Shouldn't say that everything that people make money off is a scam, but dear God, like 9 times out of 10, right? No, it's really convenience. A lot of cases, people are providing a service that's more convenient, so that's not really a scam. It's a bit of inflation, but rightfully so. Can't do things for free, or you end up like me. Hey, let's see what we got for events. Nothing. So hopefully tomorrow we're going to get the event also. Can you imagine it's an event that lets us get a whole bunch of scrolls? Oh wait, it's going to be the infinite fight ring. So, won't be much. Alright, so let's get a quick message from the sponsor before we do the next big match.
Alright, today's best day ever is brought to you by Crack. It'll fuck you up.
Welcome back, everyone. Alright, so what was I going to do next? Oh yeah, some big battles. Okay, we failed at the dungeon. We failed at the expedition. Is there any battles we can do without failing? I don't think we can. Right, the only one last thing we need is an ordinary clone. And let's see, do we have an ordinary clone scroll? We do. So let's burn one. Ooh, fuck, it was bad. Graffiti artist. Now I heard some graffiti artists were tagging up our neighborhood, but I didn't go out to see what they did. It'd be nice if it was nice graffiti, but I doubt it. Last graffiti was mainly just gang slangs. Alright, so anyways, let's see what we got. We got it all complete, yes. And which one do we stand a chance at beating? Yeah, this guy. He should be strong enough. Bring him in. Yeah, then swap him with him. Yeah, this backup team is actually looking pretty decent. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they could actually win this next round, but it's really about Team 1. Team 1's just not making it. Let's try that, see if that helps. Yeah, I was thinking, he's pretty good at taking a beating. It'd be nice if he could survive. No. Hey, at least we killed one person in their team. I think this is actually doing better. I don't want to jinx it, but... Oh, why did he have to kill him? Fucking Umbrella was on that chick. Stupid. Alright, while this finishes, let's get a quick message to the patrons. So thanks everyone, Suki, Dan, Jim, Ray, Travis, and everyone else a patron. Really appreciate it. Now this music process, getting the patron song complete, is taking forever, but the other patron benefits include one-on-one gaming sessions. If anyone needs one on my patron list, just let me know. And we'll come up with some other better benefits as soon as we can think of them. Holy shit, 5 viewers and a like. Thanks everyone. Kind of getting ratioed, but I appreciate it. I need to work on the show, I know. Yeah, let's see. I don't know. Do we try that? I don't think it'll make any difference. Who knows, maybe my tank will be way harder to kill now. Boom. Come on, Tengu. Do your special. Or Suzo. There we go. We got another guy dead. Boom. Come on. We just don't get any healing, eh? See, that's the major problem with our team, is we can't really win matches because we're not healing. And if we're not healing, man, it's like we're just not standing a chance. Oh well, at least our tank did well that time, eh? Like, he survived quite a while. Like, damn, if we actually had healing, he'd probably live a long time. Come on. Even linked with the umbrella. Alright, second show like. Appreciate it, everyone. Alright, let's give a shout out to everyone in the chat before I forget. I'm already drinking too much, so I'll probably forget pretty quick. Gusto Pasco Basilio. Romario Miclement. Yeah, sorry for pronouncing everyone's names wrong. I still get my name wrong. Oh, thanks everyone. Yeah, I wish my room wasn't 1,000,000 degrees. Feels like I'm cooking alive here. If you could tell, the sweat's just like pouring off. Try a few vapes, see if that helps. Yeah, that was dumb putting Suzo in the front. He just dies too quick. Let's try Suzo in the back. Let's try some real healers. Just for interest's sake. See what would happen. Now, I was thinking Gus would help everyone get their special off faster. And if that helps, then why not bring him? Boom. There we go, Suzo. Holy shit, Suzo almost killed 2 people. It's way to go, Gus. Keep everyone healed. Oh, Tengu, how did you die in this? Fuck, man, we got one of them down. Boom! That's what I'm talking about, Suzo. Keep that shit going. Boom! Come on, we can take one more down. Show the team what you got, Suzo. That harsh assassin's nothing for you. Boom, there she's done. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, Suzo. You can hit him again. Boom. Oh. No, how did Alice die so quick, man? Why is she dying so quick like that? Why? Damn, man, that was looking close. So I was like, man, if we could finish those other 2 minions and just the 2 bosses, we would take them out. So I don't think those bosses can stand with us. Fuck, that was close. I think Gus actually helped. Whatever his ability is, it works. Now, someone was commenting that Gus is better than Jane Austen, but maybe we'll try swapping in Jane Austen next and see if that makes any difference. I have a feeling that Jane's healing might just be a little better. Oh, Gus died so quick. Alright, that match sucked. Let's try Jane Austen, see if she can... Oh, she's in the backup team. Alright, Gus, we're gonna stick with you. Try switching that. Boom. Oh, fuck, man. Can you believe that? Suzo dies in the first fucking shot. I've seen some horrible horse shit before, man, but that was like epic. Epic horse shit. No, really, with my team, if Suzo dies, there's no point continuing. Oh, my head vanished. Yeah, I don't know if Freya's really going to make the difference in this. Do you think once I add her to the team? Because I'm pretty sure she'll be a better healer than Gus. So if that's the case, then we might stand a chance. Boom. Oh, come on. Suzo didn't kill anyone this time. What a weak fucking piece of shit. No, I was thinking before, man. Didn't we kill someone in the team, like, within the first couple rounds? Jeez. Yeah, let's try the ordinary. Let's try this new strategy with this. Maybe we can win it. Put him there. Her there. Boom, boom. Yeah, and then if we survive and we don't need her, then I'll swap her out with Gus. Well, let's try this first. Holy fuck, man. They killed the beard guy in no time. Holy fuck, even Alice. Sons of bitches. Alright, so I've got a plan how I think we can beat it. Want to see it? Now, I think I know what to do. So, take out... Well, wait, no. Take out her. And... add in Gus so that we can attack quicker. And go with the fire so we can really tear him a new one. Tear him a new one much quicker. Let's try that. Fuck, man. Tombstone right away. Piece of shit. Fuck. Everyone's dead. See Gus. His healing was useless. Now that's what you call a battle that was weak as fuck. Man, we got our asses whooped that time. Alright, so let's try switching that. Put Alice, him. Man, I hate these Trump bastards. I think if we're going to have any chance, Suzo's going to have to be able to shoot his special before they go. And that did not occur. Alright, we'll try this a couple more times, but I really don't... Let's try fire, see if that makes it, but I don't think it will. Damn. There's nothing else I can think of to try. Alright, let's get the affiliate links, come back, and we'll try one more thing. Alright, thanks again everyone at Patreon. Society 6, finishing quick is my specialty. Comes on t-shirts, bed sheets, both popular with the ladies. Hideout TV. Pays you to watch videos, swag bucks to shop, GameKit to game, and free Bitcoin. It's a wallet system for crypto, but you can also use BetFury. It's also another wallet system for crypto, and all the links for that are below. Just make sure you follow the regional laws, and also follow the laws for the Virtual Mate sex machine. That's for adults and men only, but if ladies need one, they know who to call. Just kidding. But the coupon codes, I'm not kidding, are below here. $150 purchases get you $10 off with that code below. Special thanks to Virtual Mate for sending that to the show. It helps get me some referral back, so I appreciate it. Now it seems like every month they keep messaging me saying that it's actually increased the referral rate. So man, once people start ordering it, I'll be set. I'll be out of my mom's basement before I turn 50. You just wait. Alright, let's go to back to the game. No, really my mom's basement is kind of cool, so on this heat wave it's not that bad. Alright, I don't think Gus, yeah, was Gus doing it? Yeah, he is. I figure if I keep trying different combinations... Oh, fuck. It all ended. Alright, so I guess we'll go to the fire screen. Alright, thanks again everyone for watching. Really appreciate it. If you happen to get any of Gus fragments in your vaporizer and he tastes like shit, then give the show a dislike. But if it doesn't happen, you can give the show a like. Really appreciate it. Just make sure never buy the products from my sponsor.
Because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone. See you later.
Take care. Yeah, and yeah, don't forget we got the new event coming up, and try to get the extra, the bounty missions done for a whole set of them before it resets at 8 o'clock or whatever time is your local time, because that way then you get the extra rewards counted. If you wait till 8 o'clock, then you'll have missed a whole round of them. So yeah, good luck everyone, and yeah, thanks for the help and advice in the game. Hopefully we'll beat this dungeon mission in no time. Who knows, maybe next episode will be Freya, and today won't be the best day of my life anymore either. Tomorrow will be. Alright, yeah, what was the good news? Yeah, a bunch of good news. Well, we'll get going. Alright, see everyone. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now. Later. Later. Yeah, see ya. Good luck in the new events. Hope you have lots of bullets saved for the bounty.